Hello guys, my name is Kazuma Kuriyami, and I wanted to make an update for my top 10 waifu tier list. Yeah, I wanted to make an update because the last time I checked, the last time I checked when I made a video last year, that was very outdated. I know it was like last year, but last year is pretty it's in the past now. So people's taste in freaking anime change, or even their freaking waifus and shit. So I thought that it would be a great idea if I were to make an updated list as well. So further ado, let's start. Okay, so for my number 10 spot, I guess it has to be Android 21. Now, why Android 21? First of all, she's very intelligent, and if you guys watch my previous, top tier waifu list, I'm heavily into, smart anime girls, something like, scientist type, or something that's similar to Twilight Sparkle. I know she's not an anime, but she's still one of the waifus I respect. So yeah, Android 21. She's very smart, like I said. She's very nice as well, and I like the fact that she's able to use her head a lot, especially in terms of science, the nerdy stuff. It's something I really find interesting in the character. Plus, her design is really, it's really interesting. She's one of a few characters in Dragon Ball that, at least in the game, that shows a lot of, background. At least in the game, when Dragon Ball Fighters came out. And plus, she's the mom of Android 16. So how interesting is that? So my top 10 spot goes to Android 21. Next is going to be Tomari Seto from Card Fight Vanguard D series. Now, what's not to love about her? She's freaking loud. Give her that mic. Every time you give her that mic, she always does something funny. And even when she plays her, her Card Fight Vanguard deck, she's very interesting because it's also very, how do I say this? It's related to her whole aesthetic of being a police or imperialist. But, it's pretty hard to tell in terms of the way she portrays herself, because sometimes she's very serious, but sometimes she's very loud. But I like loud anime girls that are weird. So, the fact that Tomari Seto was able to just give all of that energy with the mic, I freaking dig that. So, yeah. Tomari Seto is number 9. I think she really deserves it, and plus her design is good. And for crying out loud, she's one of a few people in the, anime back then where she uses brand gate. So, what's not to like? Okay, for the number 8 spot, I would have to go for Blossom from Powerpuff Girl Z. Now, there's something about Blossom from Powerpuff Girl Z that sort of gives me Monica vibes. I know she started first way before Monica, but there's something about her that sort of gives like Monica vibes. Maybe it has to do with the part that she's a leader. She's the leader of the freaking team. Then she also has a ribbon at the back of her hair, and they have the red aesthetic as well. But there's something about her that's really good, because if you try to watch the anime, Powerpuff Girl Z, she actually gave the weird guys a chance. And plus, she's very quirky, and I love her freaking weapon. It's a yo-yo, and she's able to use it efficiently. The last time I checked, she's one of the people that actually inspired me to use the yo-yo offensively. There are not a lot of people I know who know how to use the yo-yo offensively. And plus, her freaking name in the anime, whenever she transforms, she calls herself Hyper Blossom. If we're talking speed, I love speed, so I love anything hyper, and I think Blossom deserves the number 8 spot. So yeah, next, for number 7. I know what you guys are thinking. You're gonna tell me, dude, have you lost your mind? And my answer is, I don't care. Dude, I don't care. I would go for Yuno Gasai. The reason why I would go for Yuno Gasai is because I like her energy as well. And at the same time, her energy is very different. It's more of the controlled psychopathic yandere type of power, but the fact she's able to utilize her abilities really efficiently, and she has a serious mode and she has a normal mode. It's something that's described among yanderes, because yanderes are freaking psychopaths, and at the same time, even though she's obsessive in the anime, I really like her dedication. You know, it's something. There's something about yanderis I tend to have respect for because their dedication and the way they're able to manifest their energy into doing what they want to do. Sometimes, just to show their love. I think it's amazing, and plus she's an amazing fighter. I would date somebody like Yuno Gasai, and I'm not afraid because I'm not really sure. She's probably gonna help me with my martial arts training because I'm a martial artist, and at the same time, people are gonna tell me, dude, what if she tries to kill you? My answer is, you will try. Try it. Let's see what happens. So yeah, I'm not really afraid of Yuno Gasai, and it's not really me about bragging about my fighting ability. It's just me thinking, she's not the only one with the ability to fight. I'm pretty sure I'm capable of protecting myself. And overall, I like her abilities. There's something about Yuno Gasai that I just like. Okay. Next is for the number 6 spot. I would have to go for Kushina Uzumaki from Naruto. Why is that? First of all, many of the personality traits that we love in Naruto, that comes from Kushina. The whole Datebayo Datebane shit, like that's pretty much that. It started with Kushina. And at the same time, Kushina is one of those freaking chicks that, I don't know, it's hard for me to explain, but I really like the color red. Maybe it's just a preference. But I like her abilities, and at the same time, I like that she's very nice, and I like that she's funny in a way. I just have a thing for loud anime chicks, I guess. So, Kushina is part of the list, and plus she's part of the MILF. I know she's a freaking MILF. There are a lot of people in the anime community, at least in the Naruto fan base, that love MILFs. And the last time I checked, I think Kushina is one of the top tier lists. So yeah, I guess I have to go with Kushina Uzumaki, and plus she's hot as hell. So, why would anyone pass out Kushina Uzumaki? Next, for the number 5 spot, I would have to go for Mita from Mi-Side. The reason why I would go for Mita is it's more similar to my previous list. I like yanderis. I'm not afraid of them. I understand yanderis more than anybody because I sort of consider myself to be one. And plus, I'm not really afraid of, like I said, I'm not afraid of yanderis. There's something about Mita that I really, really like as well. She's like a newer, modernized version of Monica from DDLC. So if you wanted like an updated version of Monica, you can give Mita a chance. And at the same time, the lore of the game, oh god, it's just amazing. You get to learn a lot of stuff about her game. And plus, I believe she deserves love as well. Like, Mita is really nice. Some people find her scary, but instead of just being afraid, if you try to look past that and look at the reasoning behind, she does what she does, I think Mita is fine. I think I can handle her. And I'm not planning to fix her. I think she's fine the way she is. So, number 5 goes to Mita. Okay, we're getting close. For number 4, I would go for Naomi Misora from Death Note. She did not get a lot of screen time. But Naomi Misora is very interesting. Because she's one of a few chicks in the anime and Death Note, in which she feels bad. She's emotional, of course, because she went through loss when her fiance died. But she was able to connect the dots, and she worked with L before. I had a feeling that if she stayed longer in the anime, I have a feeling Light Yagami would have been captured way sooner. Because Naomi Misora is smart, and she's able to tell the difference between emotions and logic. She was able to paste together all of the clues based on what she knows. And if she stayed in the anime way longer, Light would have been captured earlier, and Light knew this. That's why he had to dispose of her. I like her design. It kind of reminds me of Yuri from DDLC. And I like the fact that she's more of a mature lady, I guess, in the Death Note series. She did not get a lot of screen time, but I just love the scenes where she is, and I like her voice. She's voice acted by the same person who voiced Rarity, at least in the English dub, in MLP, My Little Pony. So yeah, Naomi Misora. I like her style. She wears black, and at the same time, she's a mature lady. So yeah, Naomi Misora goes to number 4. Next, for the number 3 spot, I would have to give it to Nagisa Daimonji. And this is another thing that people are gonna go find weird. They're going to tell me, dude, why would you pick Nagisa? Nagisa is a horrible waifu. And my answer is, dude, shut up. Nagisa deserves a chance. She's one of the girls in the anime in Cardfight Vanguard that she seems weird and toxic. But I'm trying to look way past that because I'm trying to find out the reasoning on why she does what she does. I have, I sort of have a small ability of starting to read people bit by bit. And I'm starting to see that Nagisa is misunderstood. She may look petty, she may act like an idiot, but there are some moments when you know she's serious, she can be deadly, and at the same time she's a competitive Nova Grappler fighter. So, how could I not like Nagisa Daimonji? And I'm really mad that Kamui Katsuragi from the anime did not give her a chance. He kept going for Emi even though Nagisa Daimonji was right there. Nagisa was fine. I mean, there must be a reason why she's acting all weird, but if you look way past that and try to look at the reasoning or the motive, I think she's misunderstood, and it kind of saddens me that Nagisa Daimonji was just wasted like that. If I were Kamui Katsuragi, I would have freaking dated Nagisa. I know that sounds crazy, but I would have real talked her and asked her, why are you doing the way you're doing? There has to be a real reason behind it, and you could just drop the whole crazy act. And also, I like her energy. I know you guys are starting to see a pattern in how I do my freaking list in anime, because I changed my, I changed my aesthetic. I sort of have a new style in how I pick my waifus in freaking anime or fiction. Okay, let's go to the number 2 spot. Pinkie Pie. From of course Tia Girls, but also from Friendship is Magic. I like Pinkie Pie because first of all, she's like bipolar. She's very happy, she's a happy-go-lucky girl, but at the same time, she can be really serious and psychotic. And, people make a lot of fanfics, or, people make a lot of fanfics about her being psychotic because of the whole Pinkamena. And I like her energy, like I said. I have a thing for energetic girls, loud girls, or, sort of crazy. I like that. There's something about Pinkie Pie I like because she's really caring, she's very understanding, and she has a lot of intense abilities. Now that I think about it, she can go head to head with Rainbow Dash if she did. She's not built for sports, but if you look at her abilities, like I said, speed goes to her, power can go to her depending on which mood she is. And at the same time, it's hard for me to explain this, but I kind of think that maybe Pinkie Pie, if given the right scenarios or circumstance, she could have been a yandere. I have a thing for yanderes and energetic girls. I don't know, it's just my style. And also, I like Pinkie Pie's hair. She sort of reminds me of my mom, Pinkie Pie. So, I like Pinkie Pie. I like that she's a party animal. She sort of reminds me of Harley Quinn a bit. So, Pinkie Pie goes to the number 2 spot. Now, who is my top 1 anime waifu? This is a complete 180 compared to the previous one I made, because the previous one I made, I said, I think you guys know where this is going. The previous one I made, the number 1 spot I gave it is to Twilight Sparkle, and Hinata was also in my list in the previous Waifu Tier List. But now, I changed, and I have a reason behind this. My number 1 waifu spot goes to Sakura Haruno. Now, many people are gonna go keep making memes about her, calling her useless, calling her annoying, but in my opinion, I think she's misunderstood. I found her annoying and I used to hate Sakura, but the more I tried to understand her, I started to respect her. She literally chose to love the most difficult man to love in Naruto, which is Sasuke Uchiha. Sasuke is an Indra Otsutsuki reincarnate, and the fact that she's able to keep up with Sasuke, and the fact that she's still doing her best to love somebody that difficult to love, that's just something I really respect about Sakura. And at the same time, she just kept going and going. And I looked at her development, that many people make jokes about her saying that she caught up with the team. People make jokes about that, but I think she really did. Not in terms of power, but at least in terms of respect, because I think Sakura is respectable. She's been in a lot of horrible situations, but you know, she does her best. And at first, this is another thing that many people would say about Sakura. Sakura, Sakura, at least for me, she started off liking Sasuke for petty reasons. But even though Sakura is away from Sasuke, her trust in Sasuke, the Sasuke she knew, never faded away. And she still chose to love Sasuke, even despite everything Sasuke Uchiha has done in the anime, all of the horrible stuff he's done. And with that dedication, she was able to win Sasuke back with the help of Naruto. And, you know, she was able to get strong on herself as well. And at the same time, throughout every difficulty, she never gave up. I don't know about you, but that's just respectable for me. Because it sort of reminds me of my mom. Sort of reminds me of real chicks I know. But I sort of wish that more anime girls are like this. Many people would argue that Hinata also has the trait, but I would disagree, because Hinata has never seen Naruto go Nine Tails, or Hinata has never seen Nine Tails Naruto attack her. She's never seen that. It's so easy for Hinata to say to Naruto, "Your hand is so warm." It's because that's the only thing she witnessed. Sakura is different. She witnessed how cold Sasuke is. She witnessed Naruto at his absolute worst, but she never gave up on Sasuke. She never gave up on Naruto in terms of a friend. She makes a great friend, even though she's annoying to be with. She's a loudmouth, but the more I think about Sakura, I think, not just think, I believe she's misunderstood. People should give Sakura Haruno a chance. She's not that bad. With all of the pain she's been through, and at the same time the training, and even though she comes off as petty, I really think she's a nice girl to be with, you know? So my number one spot goes to Sakura Haruno. I don't care if you guys, many hating on Sakura has become a meme lately, but for me, I think Sakura is amazing. And people should give her credit for her field. As a medical ninja, as a kunoichi that's able to keep up with her own version of the Sannin, I think she deserves a spot. Not in terms of power, but at least in terms of respect. Because keeping up with Naruto and Sasuke is like impossible. Especially if you don't have a dojutsu or any special abilities. Sakura is amazing. Okay, so this is my list. I'm starting to see that you guys are noticing a change. I'm starting to like energetic anime girls. It's hard for me to explain, but it's just something I learned bit by bit. And plus, I wanted to make this list for a long time, because since last year I only showed one side of the anime girls I like, but not really the other side, because people change their styles, people have a change of perspective. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my video. I hope it's not too weird. I hope you guys start to see things from my way. So what do you guys think about my list? Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and if you guys have any suggestions, just type it in the comments below. Anything other than that, I think we're good. So, okay. Goodbye, guys, and have a nice day.